Hello students, today I am here with a new concept that is structured query language. About SQL I have made you understand in the previous videos also. So today I am going to teach you SQL structured query language, which is part of database. Basically my point is I want to teach you queries, which is a part of database and which is part of class 10 CBSE, and you will study this SQL query in your BCA MCA syllabus also. So what is SQL? It is structured query language, stands for structured query language. It is a software. Basically we can do queries in other softwares also, but SQL is particularly used for to generate queries. What is database? When we used to make a database, we used to fill data there. But when we want to insert, update, delete or take data from the database, what should we do? We use the concept of SQL. It is a software where you will get a dialog box where you will insert data, you will update data, you will delete data from a database. Now how can we do this? Let us see. Types of SQL statement. Here in this module, these are only our learning objectives are. That is, what is SQL, how many types of statements are there, and how we can create the statements, what are the benefits students are getting from these things. So we have data definition language, that is, this is data manipulation language, data control language and transaction control language. Now DDL, we'll move for data definition language. What is data definition language? It is used to define database and table. For example, we have to define a database and we have to define a table. DDL statement will use. We will use create table or create database, alter table or alter database, truncate table or truncate database, rename and drop. DDL create statement. Create statement is used to create database or a table. What is the syntax? Create database student or create table student. Create database student or create table student. Through this syntax we will be able to create database student. Through this syntax we will be able to create table student. Now this is the syntax to create a table. For example, I want to create a table student 1. Then what will I do? Student ID, create table student 1, this bracket, big bracket, student underscore ID integer here varchar, here again varchar, and this is again integer is the data type. Student ID will be integer. We have to separate the details with the comma, and here you can see in the last part we don't have a comma, so you need to consider these things and important that whenever we'll write create table, the syntax will be like that. You have to write the name of the table, create table, whatever name will be the table, bracket open, first column, second column, third column, fourth column. My first column is student ID, which is integer type. Second column is first name, which is varchar. Varchar is a data type which is taking up to 255 character at a time. Last name varchar and marks will be integer, and then we'll close the bracket. Now DML statement. Now we have created the table. Now I want to manipulate the data. I want to retrieve the data. Retrieve means I want to take out data from the database. I want to update the data. I want to insert the data. So insert into, the name is insert into, and then delete it. Now if I want to select the data, to select the data we need two clauses. First is where clause and second is order by clause. Where clause to specify which row to retrieve. Now to select data we need two clauses, where and order by. Where to specify which row to retrieve, and order by to specify an order to retrieve the row. Select statement. Select asterisk from student 1. This statement will retrieve all data from student 1. Now here asterisk, here will be asterisk insert into. I have created the table. Now I want to insert data into the table. Now for that I will write insert into. Insert into student